Hello, Sharon Heights members. Again, it's Steve Smith giving you a narration for our latest video flyover. This is video number 5. The scenes were recorded on June 22nd. Things are beginning to get exciting. I think you will see that in the next 10 or 11 minutes. We start over the pond. You can see that the new shape of the pond, larger, deeper, a little bit wider, is now smoothed out and completely shaped. You see white sand being installed. That is to create a very smooth layer under the liner, which gives us the optimal performance for the lake. And we now are assured that we'll have about twice the storage capacity for water that we used to have, a big boon to irrigating our golf course. Now we move over to the 10th tee. Coming toward the top of the hill, you see a large pile of tan sand. This is the staging area for all of the new sand that has been specified for our 5-inch sand cap throughout the golf course. This particular pile provides the sand for the back nine, which is being created, reshaped, and redone first. All together, we have a lot of new sand coming to significantly improve our drainage. Moving down the hill, we begin to see some significant changes up toward the green. There's a new bunker. It's about where our old bunker was on the right-hand side at the bottom of the hill. There's also a new bunker on the left-hand side, which is about where our tree used to be. You see a tractor above that bunker. That's where a new tree will be installed. Notice that there are no bunkers on the right-hand side between the bottom bunker and the green side bunker. That creates a lateral flow from left to right as you approach the green. Also notice how drainage is installed in these new bunkers, and you see some light tan sand around the bunkers. That's the sand capping being carefully installed around green side edges. There's a front bunker at the green. The green is similar in size and shape. There's a new right side bunker, but all of the back bunkers have been removed. We move up to the 11th tees. You see here that sand capping material has been installed on these tees. They are ready to be finished and then seeded when it's time for seeding. Notice the trench along the right side of the fairway. That's our main irrigation line coming out along the 11th hole. As we get toward the top of the hill, you'll notice that the fairway will be expanded to the right and a new bunker is created on the left. This creates more flow left to right and then right to left on this hole. This will be a challenging bunker if we hit it in there, but we'll have more room to avoid it on the right. That bunker is complete with drainage and sand capping around it. Coming down the hill, you see the fairway drainage just beginning. This is the first fairway drainage being installed on the course. They trench a significantly deep trench and install 6 and 4-inch diameter perforated pipe in these trenches to completely drain our golf course. More on that in a moment. When we get to the green, you see that this green has been completed. And notice that there is a back left section that did not used to exist on the green. The front left bunker, new bunker has been built, but a second bunker on the left is there to keep balls from going down toward the fence. And there's a new chipping area behind the green. The right-hand bunker has been moved significantly farther behind the green. We move over to the 12th tee area. These tees are roughly shaped, but the sand cap material has not yet been installed. You see the big equipment finishing up shaping on one of the forward tees. As we get down the fairway, notice out about where our drives normally land, or hopefully land, there are 3 gentlemen. These are the experts designing the specific drainage for each hole. They include Brent Harvey, our drainage expert, Mark Mahatty, our agronomy expert, and Cliff Bechtel, the club's civil engineer. This is one of the most important single steps in the entire process of renovating our golf course. And those three guys are world class. Moving closer to the green, you'll see that there's a new bunker created about 70 yards short on the right-hand side. That's known as a McKinsey bunker. It recreates some of the original Jack Fleming, Alistair McKinsey feel that was designed into Sharon Heights. Closer to the green, you begin to see that the green surrounds are very different. The front bunker moved left, the right bunker removed. The entire hillside on the right is shaped to move balls down the hill toward and onto the green. There is a new small bunker in the back left of this green. The green is complete with drainage underneath and then 12 inches of the special greens mix sand added on top of that green. They smooth that out and plant it as a final step in creating a new green for us. Next, we move over to the 13th hole. There's a new back tee that's a bit longer on this hole. Notice how much more open the hole plays with trees being removed on the left. A few trees were thinned out on the right as well. There's no cart path to interfere with play on the left side of this hole. The new cart path continues up around the right side of the green. There's a new bunker in about the same place as our original short right bunker and a new bunker on the front left of the green. The green's actually been moved almost 5 yards farther to the left, and the right-hand side has been recontoured again to create a slope to bounce balls onto the green from the right. There's a new but similarly placed back bunker on this hole. We go to 14. The tees have been raised a couple of feet. The back tee is a bit longer, but when we get to the top of the hill, you'll see some dramatic change to the fairway that we're shooting at. That fairway has been lowered on the left about to the level of where our cart path used to be. The hump over there has been completely removed. That widens the fairway dramatically on the left. Some of the material was moved to the right. You see the dozer here filling in the old low spot we had that used to collect water on the right side and past the oak trees on the right. There's still a fairway bunker short and right of the green. The right green side bunker, the green side front bunker has been moved farther to the right. Other bunkers are in similar positions to where they had been. This green has also been completely finished with its greens mix sand and all of the contouring done. Very similar contouring to what we had on the 14th green, one of our favorite greens on the course. And the bunkering on the right and back of the green is also quite similar. Now we've moved out in front of the 16th and 4th greens. There's significant change going on here. Both greens have been lowered about 3 feet. You see the shapers working to reshape the final approach areas to both of these greens. If you look closely, you'll also notice that the green surrounds have been sloped differently and again created the opportunity to play balls off the sides of greens back onto the green. That's particularly true on the left side of 16. The 16th green has been extended farther back and to the right, creating another interesting pin position back there. I think we're going to love these new green surrounds. Finally, we go again over the range where you see our new trees being staged prior to planting. And as we go down the range, not a lot of work has been done to remove the old bunkers or create the new targets on our practice area. So there you have it. I hope you are getting a feel now for the important infrastructure improvements that are being done on the golf course. They're unseen, but the new lake, much deeper, new drainage, new sand capping, and then you're also beginning to see significant but subtle changes to the golf course architecture. Things like the fairway flow with different bunker positions, green surrounds being shaped differently. some of the greens being somewhat larger and new areas for pin positions being created. This is going to be exciting. Stay tuned.